Hello everyone, welcome to Moon Yoga. My name is Ilona Barnhart. Moon Yoga was inspired by the lunar cycle. Although it takes the sun, the moon, 27 days to orbit the earth, the lunar cycle from the last new moon to the next new moon is actually 29.53 days long. Within that cycle, there are 8 major phases. The way that we come up with the phases is the way that it's perceived from the earth. So depending on where the moon is in its orbit, a different part of its surface is illuminated by the sun, and it seems like there are phases of the moon. The lunar cycle is a great representation of smaller and bigger cycles that happen in life all the time. For example, your life. It begins with an inhale, then there's a middle, and then it ends with an exhale. And then there's spaciousness, concluding this grand cycle of your life. This middle part is consisted of a bunch of little cycles that continue, that represent your days, your weeks, your months, your childhood, adolescence, adulthood, seniorship. The coolest thing about this kind of empowerment and information is that it allows you to honor whatever phase that you are currently in, sending yourself total and complete compassion and kindness, allowing whatever phase that you are experiencing to be, allowing it to have its beginning, middle, end, and space. Another cool thing about the lunar phases is that each phase has a different attribution attached to it. For instance, the new moon is all about novelty and new beginnings, but it's also very much about honoring endings. By honoring an ending or endings, you allow and create space for something new, the infinite for infinite possibilities to occur. The next phase is the waxing crescent, which is all about radical sincerity and honesty. So getting really real with what it is that you want to cultivate in your life. And recognizing too that you might not be ready to cultivate something that you actually want to at some point. So, and that's totally okay too, but just picking a goal or your intention, whatever it may be, and just becoming very clear about that. Moving on to the first quarter, which is about taking clear action towards your goal or your intention. So backing your intention with action. Further on, the next phase is the waxing gibbos, which is about refining, aligning, and tweaking. So just being very real about how it is, what your life is, and where you're at in life, and being able to attune so that you could set yourself up for success. Leading up to the full moon, which is the accumulation. So English is my second language, so sometimes I have an interesting way of pronouncing different words. But as the full moon, as I was saying, is about a time of reflection, seeing the progress, seeing the journey without any judgment, and just honoring it for what it is, but just recognizing it. Moving on to the waning gibbos, which is about sharing the knowledge. So seeing the reflections, or seeing that, taking that, and then being able to share from experience now what it is that you have gone through. Then the third quarter is about letting go. So anything that no longer serves you, or bad habits or patterns that you recognize through this process, or just in general in life that you would like to let go of, the third quarter is an incredible time to put that into action if you would like. And then finally moving into the waning crescent, which is about rest. And it's a beautiful yin class that is all about filling up your cup, because anything that you do in life takes energy. So making sure to fill up that time, allow yourself space as something ends before rushing and running into the next thing. It is my sincere hope that this Moon Yoga Bundle will serve you in one way or another. Happy flowing with the moon phases. Take care.